guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexis. For any new visitors or new subscribers, before I get started with today's review, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos. And I know you guys probably have very busy lives and a lot of things that you could be doing, but I really appreciate all the support. And I would like to see your feedback in the comments section. I like interacting with my viewers. I could do away with the overly inappropriate comments. You guys know who you are. I'm about to go see Astra tonight. Astra. I'm going to go see Ad Astra with Brad Pitt tonight, which is why I decided that it is time to film another review. And this movie review will be for the sequel to the remake of It. This is for It Chapter 2. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be short. I don't want to give away anything, just my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you've seen it, if you're going to see it, and what do you think, and how do you compare that to the first one? In my opinion, it doesn't even come close. No more BS. Let's get right into it. It Chapter 2. I will start by saying that the first one, or the remake that came out, recently, I love that movie. I think it was really, really scary and had a good blend of comedy, and the child actors are just fantastic. And if you haven't seen it for some weird reason, please go see it. It's such a good horror movie. It's just great. Just whatever. Go see it. So, It Chapter 2, I'll start with the good. The good is we get to see all the child actors return. They are funny as shit, just like they were in the first one. I feel like there is way, way more F-bombs in this movie. I don't know what the count is, 60, 184. There's a lot. But the kids do a great job, and they're a little more grown up now, and it's kind of cool to see since the last film. And then we have the addition of their grown-up adult versions. So we see Bill Hader, James McAvoy, Jessica Chastain, just to name a few. Obviously, they're all very good actors, and they all bring, their own personalities to the screen as these adult versions of the kids that we all loved from the first one. So that's interesting to see, and it's really cool. So the acting is great. I have no complaints on that. I think everybody did a wonderful job. It's a really good ensemble cast, and they bounce off of each other very well. Stephen King makes an appearance, which is super rad. Bill Skarsgård returns as Pennywise. He does a fantastic job, just like he did in the first one. And Pennywise is still scary and looks super, super sketchy. Like, don't go near the drains, okay, kids? You don't want to float. Just don't do it. Anyways, oh God, it's so hot in here. Okay, so the bad is that it's the first one just focused on Pennywise. Okay, in the second one, we have all the kids made a pact when they were younger that if Pennywise ever returns, then they have to try and take him down. So 27 years passes, and they all return to the town of Derry to attempt this. Fine, great, cool. I would have been totally okay if the movie was just all about that. And it is all about that, except for some reason, this movie includes a lot of monsters, I'll say, and they're bizarre and weird, and like comical, more so than scary. And the audience was a little confused, and there seems to be a lot of these monsters scattered around in the movie. I could have done without all of them. It's just kind of cheesy, and kind of ruined the movie for me a little bit. I just wanted to see Pennywise, and maybe you have to throw some other scary stuff in there, that's fine. But it just wasn't very well done, in my opinion. I still recommend you go see the movie. If you saw the first one, you're probably dying to see the sequel. Go see it. Just factor in that this is a 3-hour film and go in open-minded. It is a fantasy horror film, so I understand that it's not going to be super realistic the entire time. I just thought that these monsters were just very cheesy. So it is half horror and half comedy. And now it's just, a little more funny than scary. There is a very, very brutal scene in the beginning of the movie. I'm not going to give it away. It doesn't really have much to do with Pennywise or monsters. It's more of like a modern day tragic horror story scene that they threw in. So it was a little brutal. I wasn't a big fan of that one. That was kind of hard to watch. But then, as the movie goes on and goes on and goes on, it starts out really strong, and then they add in all these cheesy monsters, which kind of happens throughout the whole, middle of the movie. And so that's weird. And then it kind of full circles back around towards the end, and that was fine. I don't want to give anything away, so really all I can talk about, since it's a horror movie, is Pennywise, awesome and scary. The kids, they all return. They're fantastic. They're super funny. You've got the adult actors that we all know. They do an awesome job. It's the monsters. Like, why? Why did you add those in? Could have done without it. And I've also seen a lot of other movies recently, and I want to know in the comment section if there's any that you guys want a review for. I actually wrote it down. Spider-Man Far From Home, Peanut Butter Falcon, Ready or Not, Yesterday, The Lion King, Hell's Kitchen, Toy Story 4, and I think I'm missing like 1 or 2. I'll figure it out. But if you guys want any reviews on those movies, if you haven't seen them yet, or maybe you have seen them and you just want to start a discussion about it, let me know, and I will go ahead and film a review for it, no problem. And I will catch you on the flip side.